Nice 3-day weekend. All right, let's help you with organization. This is probably one of my favorite things in my real life is I love organization. I have so many of these bins I've lost count. And that's true. I even have the bins from improvements that are small enough to go underneath your bed. This is where I started though. With their storage bins, it's a set of 5. It was a set of 4 whenever I purchased my first ones. Now it's a set of 5. What I love about it is it's collapsible, right? So when you're not using it, it's nice and small. But when you need to pop it up, you need to store that comforter. You need to store those extra pillows. Maybe it's extra clothing. Maybe you're like, where am I going to put all these jackets, these turtlenecks, my boots? You're going to put it in your improvements bin. So you get the extra large, and then you also get 2 large, and then you get 2 medium. Birthday price at $49.95. Comparable retail value over $100. I love that it's easy for you to get into items. Even whenever you stack them up, you don't have to take them off. You can go right into those zippers. 877-515 is the item number. We have lots of colors that you can dive into. I know the ones that are in front of me are the teal option, but we have fun prints. We even have an oatmeal color. We have a lilac color. So if you key in that item number, you'll see them on hsn.com. And then we have a lot of them propped for you right here in studio. Sabrina Coleman is going to join us, our brand ambassador representing Improvements. So good to see you, girl.
Nice to see you too.
I forgot to tell you how much I love these. So sometimes I talk a lot, and I apologize for that because they are my favorite things. In all honesty, there was a couple of them that I wasn't using, but then I switched my bedding around, and I was like, oh, perfect.
Yes.
Pop them open and then put that bedding in that I'm not using anymore.
I mean, think about all the uses that you can do with these beautiful, gorgeous storage bins. Improvements is giving us a great way to confine the clutter, get things organized. So even if you're not the most organized person, you're getting a set of 5. It's going to help you get organized. What you see here is it collapsed down. So it's easily going to store under a piece of furniture, in your bedroom, by your nightstand. It won't take up a ton of space. But when you do want to get to organizing, you're going to pop it open and you're going to see inside here you have these great metal bars. You're going to slide those right on in to those corners in the corner pockets, as I like to say. You slide them on in and you're going to see that they all have this super hard bottom. This hard bottom is going to give it its structure, it's going to give it its shapes. And don't forget here we have see-through windows here in the front, on the top. And then if you choose to stack them, you also have the see-through window there. And you can access things, even if they are stacked, from the middle right here and from the top. So they really give you a million ways to use this and not forget what you stored in them because of the see-through windows.
It's so, and you get 5 at that price.
Yes.
And think about how much you spend. I went to a store out there. It's with the Circle, right? We all know that store, right? Love the store. They're great, right? But when you look at bins like this, you're not getting bins like this that are $10 a pop.
No.
You're at $49.95. You're getting all 5. And I'm talking, you get the extra large included in this. I'm going to walk you through those colors. It's such a quick presentation. That's why I didn't get to go fully through them, but I do want you to see them. Huge customer pick too with over 160 perfect 5 stars. So teal is where you're seeing everything that you get. 1 extra large, the 2 large, and then the 2 medium. These are your medium sizes, by the way. This one right here is called Printed Blue. Here's my lilac. Then we have it for you in the printed green. We have printed gray. And then we have printed blush. Now imagine this is your household, right? And you are stacking things up because, I mean, 20, we'll go over the weight capacity. It's really nice. Oh, oatmeal. The oatmeal's really great. Oatmeal's on hsn.com. But imagine if you stacked all these up and you're like, I need to get something right at the bottom. Right? Think about those traditional plastic bins.
Yes.
One, how the size you buy them at is the size they stay at. Right? And then second, you would have to take all these off. Not when improvements, right? You have these zippers where you can access every single thing. That's what makes the difference with these. And then of course too, those plastic bins, because I bought them before I had improvements. I opened them up with Christmas decorations. That's another thing I store in here is my Christmas decorations.
Yes.
I have them outside in my addition. So whenever it rains, there is pollen that gets in there. I open those plastic bins that some reason I still hold on to them. Dirt gets in on those Christmas decorations. My improvements, not a speck gets inside.
Yeah, and what's great about that, your stuff is protected and you do have this waterproof fabric. That's key. So if you do tend to put this in places that are a little damp or they have little critters running around, your items in here are going to be safe. But think about this for your body scrubs, your body lotion, your clutches, your shoes, things that are just taking up space and they look messy in your closet, in your pantry, in your bedroom. Now we're giving you a way to store them safely, organize them, and they look pretty. So you don't mind leaving these out, whether they're in a living room for your throw pillows or your throw blankets. It helps you get organized, but it's with something that's so beautiful, you don't mind leaving these out.
I put my daughters, so I have them in my guest bedroom. That's where I have overflow of bedding, pillows, blankets, sheets, whatever it is. In my daughter's room, I use it for overflow. She has costumes that she has grown out of, and I need to go through them, but costumes are in there.
Yes.
Right? I put shoes in there. For me, I store bathing suits. I store my purses, my handbags in there. For my husband, it's overflow for him too. And I pop them just on the top shelf for my husband. He has like his swim trunks in one. I do athletic wear for him, and then I do his scrubs for work in the other one. All in that. Can we talk weight capacity? Because you would think of something like this that can collapse of what I always like to say, the size of a ream of paper, right? Like this is how it folds down.
It's amazing.
You would look at something like this and you're like, I can't get any weight in there. What do you mean I can stack them? You get a great weight capacity with
These
them.
are 20-pound weight capacity right here.
Large and medium.
Yep, and then this big one right here, this is gonna hold 30 pounds. I mean, think about sometimes our down comforters, they're really heavy. You have off-season clothing if you go, skiing and you have these heavy jackets. This is a great place to put your stuff that you're not using. Off-season clothing is huge. Even if you have sports equipment, we all wanna give things a home and a space that they're gonna be safe. Waterproof lining, 30-pound weight capacity, 20-pound weight capacity. So you're getting something that's gonna really do the heavy-duty lifting, but also keep things safe. I mean, how many of us have our kids with our toys?
Yes.
And it just looks a mess on the floor. Get things off the floor, give them a home, and stow it away. And those see-through windows, I mean, I feel like those are a game changer because I can't remember what I packed in a bin like yesterday. So having the see-through window, knowing what's in there and not having to take it down, that's key for me.
Yeah, I want you to see this before and after, because it has truly transformed my closet too, right? We think about the stuff that we just shove up on that top shelf in our closet and then it just falls off, Look at the difference whenever you get improvements. For $49 and some change, you get all 5 bins, from that extra large to the double in the large to the double in the medium. All 5 bins at this price. It's a huge customer pick on hsn.com, so read the reviews. I can tell you how much I love it, but I love whenever you can go to our website and our app and read over those 160 perfect 5-star reviews. So right now you're seeing the teal. I'm telling you, I bring mine down all the time whenever I'm switching my handbag.